Hi chaps, it's Rob again, and what I'd like to do is to show you quite a few little things today. And the first one I've got is this, and I'll be splicing in some video clips just so that you can see what it looks like when I'm wearing these things. Got a new toy recently, and that is shooting glasses. And in Switzerland, what we mean when we say shooting glasses is not exactly the protective thing for that shotgun shooters and other ones wear. These are intended to improve your vision and improve your perception of the front and rear sight, so that they are always staying in focus. And my partner and I, we both bought one of these, or bought ourselves one of these. And just close up, give you a close-up. It's the Champion brand, which is a Swiss brand of shooting glasses. And you can also see the supplier was our this optician, who is the supplier of optics of shooting glasses to the Swiss national shooting team. And so it's a very nice little box, and what it contains I'm just about to show you, so stay tuned. So I'm hoping you're able to see what I've got here. I'm going to take it out one by one. First of all, here's something which is actually not useful to me at the moment. This is a piece of foam that can hold various coloured filters. I don't have any coloured filters, but that's what that's there for. My spare hearing protection I always carry with me. This is provided by the optician who measured my eyes for the correct strength of the lenses, and this is what he provides to clean the lenses with. So let's stand these out of the way. Then what Champion always provides you with is this hex key. Looks like a screwdriver, but as you can see, it is a hex driver, and we're going to need that in just a few minutes. I'm going to show you what that's for. Then under this protective microfiber cloth is the shooting glasses, or the shooting glasses themselves. As you can see, they're a very technical looking thing, with the lens at the front and various eye covers. In fact, there are two here, a dark one and one which is translucent, as you can see. So light passes through. It enables the iris of the eye to be to close down because it's receiving light, and that helps the iris of the shooting eye also to close down and to increase the field of depth. This lens, a 37mm lens, is held in this frame here, and you can see this is held in this metal piece. The metal piece is on this cross piece, and the cross piece is threaded. So if I turn this knurled ring, this will travel either inwards or outwards. And that's necessary because the lens needs to be in a different position whether you're pistol shooting or whether you're rifle shooting. Rifle shooting, you tend to have your head on the side and to look more or less past the bridge of your nose. So that needs to be much nearer to the center when you're looking through the rifle. When you're looking through the pistol, or through the lens at the pistol, of course you've got your hand out more or less straight from the shoulder, or both hands are joined in front of you at the pistol butt, and so that's a much more central position, which is why this is more to the left than for the rifle, but I'll show you that later. So what else it has is an articulated soft rubber or soft material nose bridge, and the nose bridge is also adjustable by this knurled piece to raise or to lower the cross piece on your face. And last but not least, you've got these side pieces which are also adjustable in terms of length and the angle they take on. So this one is a little bit out. There you go. So this is how it fixes on the face. I've got some pictures which I'm going to splice in of me carrying this. This is the pistol one, and then I'll show you how we go about converting this to shoot rifle. So this is the pistol, 37mm lens, which is adjusted for having the front sight of the pistol in focus when you're holding it at arm's length. So, and that would be something like 6 inches beyond this point is where I need to make sure I can focus and see also the rear sight in focus. That way I know I'm pointing the pistol level and directed at the target. The target, incidentally, because everything so near is in focus, the target is slightly out of focus, but that doesn't matter because you can still see where you're focusing, where you're aiming rather. So there we go. Those are shooting glasses currently set up for pistol, and under here I have the other lens which is needed for shooting rifle. Here we go. Now I'm going to quickly change to remove this lens for pistol. Here we go. That's the pistol lens, and here's the rifle lens which I have to insert into the frame, and there is a special length here and I have to make sure that I get it aligned with the right marks which have been inscribed on here. I don't know if you can see those. I will tilt it in a second. There you go. So between the two red marks is where it should be. It actually needs about 1mm adjustment up. There we go. So there we go. You can see it here. Red mark, red mark. So here we are. These are the two red marks. That's one and that's the other. And that's what I mean when I say we have to adjust the position of the holder for the rifle lens to be just at the right height so that I'm looking through the center of the lens, not through the edge. There we can just see it, the little white index mark just above the join of the circular holder. And the point of that is, this is the index mark which keeps the rotation of that lens at the correct position to correct the astigmatism of my right eye, my shooting eye. So that's what I was saying about the position of the correction for the rifle lens. And using these, and like I say, I'm going to splice in some video of the me actually holding a weapon to for you to be able to see how this is useful. Cut. So I'll splice in some video where you'll be able to see just where my eye position is in relation to these lenses when I'm holding the weapon. So, well, I hope you found this interesting, and stay tuned. I'll show you something else in the next few minutes. So the moment of truth has come. I'm going to show you what the shooting glasses look like when you put them on somebody. And in fact that's going to be me, because I'm the best available dummy to have around for this. And so I'm going to take off my normal multi-purpose glasses and put on my shooting glasses. And these, as I mentioned, I've just set up for rifle. Cyborg has nothing on me, as you can see, but I am looking straight through this lens, which is intended for my shooting eye. And in fact, I notice I need to move this out a little bit in fact I was going the wrong way. There we go. So that I will get light in my eye. There we go. You can even discern my eye or finger behind it, but actually I can promise you I don't really see much through it. When I lie my cheek, get my cheek weld on the rifle, just so happens I have a handy assault rifle nearby. I look down here and I'm looking straight through the diopter through the center of the lens. I have some other video I can splice in and let you have a look at, but you'll see this is giving me a very, very good view now of the front sight, and I'm looking through the diopter of this Swiss SIG 550 Swiss Army weapon, and as you can see, my eye is lining up very nicely the center of it with the diopter and the front sight. So that's the whole idea. I'll just put this down. That's the whole idea of the lens with the for the rifle. That's this thing, which is not actually central. If I were to look at a person and talk to a person, you can see this is not actually in the ideal position when I'm face to face with somebody, but it is when I'm lying down my cheek on the comb of a stock and looking through the sights. So I will disappear quickly and change into my or the version with the pistol, and I can show you what that looks like. Stick around. Okay, so surprise, surprise, it's me. I'm back, and I've changed the lens on this back to the on these Champion. It's the middle of the range model. I can't remember actually what it's called, but I can stick it in the description, which will be down below. And the aim of this, no pun intended, is to make my vision of the front sight and the back sight of a pistol extremely clear when I'm about to pull the trigger and aim at something. So if you'll give me a short moment, I will reappear with a pistol in my hand and show you what it looks like from the front. Hi, so I'm back, and as you can see I've zoomed up or zoomed in so that you should be able to see. I'll just move this, there we go. you should be able to see how it looks when I aim for the center of the video camera lens. The pistol is not loaded, and it wouldn't matter if it were, because as you see, you won't get harmed if I pull the trigger. Anyway, back to being silly. No, back to being sensible. If I pull up this pistol now and aim directly for the center of the lens, you may be able to see that the center sight, the front sight, is dead in the middle of the rear sight. I'll just make the height a little incorrect so that you can maybe see that better. And then this enables me, okay, I'm talking and jiggling around a bit, but enables me to make quite an accurate shot, rather better than if I were relying on my normal seeing glasses or looking glasses, so reading glasses. So as you can see, this is giving me a rather more precise bead on things using this mechanism than just using normal glasses, because it enables me to see the front sight a lot better, front and rear sight a lot better, and then it doesn't really matter too much what the target looks like, because half a millimeter high and half a millimeter low really doesn't make any difference on the target. What matters is the alignment of the front and the rear sights. Make sure that they're not tipped like that or from side to side like this, and the sharper you can see, the better you can correct that and make smaller groups. So typically the size of groups that we can achieve with this kind of technique, as long as you're able to hold a pistol correctly, will be something around a 3-inch group, I would say, something like that, at 27 yards. Okay, so that's probably good enough for most purposes, and those who are really good can achieve that kind of group at 50 yards, but I'm not quite in that category yet, so got some practicing to do. Okay, I think I managed to show you the how these shooting glasses look. As you can see, my eye is more or less in the middle of this obfuscator, as I'm calling it, and the purpose of that is just to let light into this eye to help this eye close down the iris and get a nice depth of field, not field of depth, as I said earlier. Okay, so there we go, and on to the next topic. Thanks very much for looking. Hope you enjoyed it. You know the routine. If you liked it, like it, and if you like to see more of this kind of rambling stuff, then please click the subscribe button, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.